Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Wieland. I am an author, game designer, and professional nerd. And I am here to bring you the next episode of Theater of the Mind Players. We are running Masks Future Shock, and this is issue 4 out of 6 that we are going to be bringing to you here live on Twitch. With me, as always, are the Theater of the Mind Players, a collection of talented actors, wonderful amateurs, and professional nerds who are dedicated to playing their way through all of the weird and lovely small games that I have in my library as a game designer. Now we're about we're a little over halfway through the story that we have set up for this first arc of Masks. So if you haven't already caught up, we do have some excellent resources for you to do so. We do have, of course, archived recordings on Twitch, but we also have edited video on demand, courtesy of Tony Cheek. That's on our YouTube page. And we also have our shows chopped up into delicious podcast hour-long bites. And that is to our technical side over here with Ethan and Tawny. The no look. I like that.
And Jordan and I are just here.
I said lovely, talented amateurs. Actually, I don't ever want to point out like, oh, this person is obviously an actor and this person is obviously a thing, unless you care to reveal yourself.
I appreciate you saying that I'm an actor after you called me an amateur just now.
I have had a night, people.
I have a website dedicated to my acting career, Robert. Me too. Oh. High five over Ethan.
Where did you put a vodka bottle down?
Would you like one?
There's a dog beer right behind you.
Oh, there is a dog beer.
Pass.
There's no beer in it. It's really just beef water.
It's just...
Beef.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm intrigued.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. The first Twitch subscription that we get at $25.
Hashtag beef water.
Hashtag beef water.
Don't make me drink the beef water for money.
You just want to drink the beef water for love?
No.
We're with it today, y'all.
Beef Water for Love, by the way, was the name of the album that my band in high school
Did Michael Bolton play a sax on it?
Beef Water of Love! No.
We just lost all the vegan viewers.
I'm sure there were
I'm
a ton of
lactose
them.
intolerant, so I'm a lot vegan.
So like half vegan. Alright, so for the one viewer who's left, thanks for sticking around. But seriously, folks, we've got a great show here for you tonight. And what we like to do at the beginning of every show is I talk about the game that we're playing, and then we go around and everybody introduces themselves, and they also kind of help us play catch up to our current state. I'm actually impressed. Like we were running a little late tonight due to a variety of real world shenanigans, and we try not to eat on air because for a variety of reasons, at the very least. Well, we try not to, but I'm impressed that basically everybody kind of cleared their plates in the short time that I was running around setting everything up because I got us a late start. So I'm on. Okay, now you're making it weird.
If you can't eat 2 pieces of pizza and 5 cheesy sticks in 5 minutes, you're not an American.
Especially in Wisconsin, we throw you in jail.
Yeah.
You're going to cheese jail.
Pizza jail. Oh. Cheese jail's better than pizza jail, you're right.
Is it? Is it though?
Yeah.
Is it like county versus?
I mean, it
you
seems like it would be a pretty Gouda jail.
Oh. No.
Honey.
Swinging a Swiss.
Oh no. Okay, I've got to get. Yes, Lord of the Board.
Because when you come out, you'll be shredded.
Oh, all right. So we better get this show started against my cheddar judgment.
Oh my god.
You're a monster.
I'm a monster.
Tearing me apart, Lisa.
So, to our half viewer, we'd like to thank you for sticking around. But we are playing Masks: A New Generation tonight. It is a teenage superhero drama where the players are all playing the newest generation of superheroes that have been brought together to fight crime. Now, like any other teen drama, of course, there's always going to be tension between various members of the team and plot twists and things of that nature. So if you're a fan of comics like Teen Titans or X-Men or Miss Marvel or Spider-Man, this is what we're going for with our show. So these 5 heroes have been brought together to under the guidance of a hero known as White Owl. And one of the big reasons that White Owl has brought together these heroes is because her alter ego is Mayor Littlefeather, and she is actually mayor of Halcyon City, so she doesn't have as much time to go and do superhero things anymore. So she brought these kids together to pass on her knowledge and her talents as a hero. Now, she's been a hero a long time, but there is one member of the group that comes from a long line of heroes. And that would be the hero Arete. my superpower is eating breadsticks. Anyway, the legacy hero in our group is Arete, and it is played by Jordan Fishburne. Take it away, Jordan.
Hi guys, I'm Jordan Fishburne. Obviously, Rob just said that. I'm playing Arete, the legacy hero. The legacy hero is somebody that comes from a legacy, a generational mantle that's been passed down from person to person. Because this is a teenage show, there is still an adult Arete out there, who is my aunt. This is a family legacy that we're playing here today, and this is kind of growth.
Also tell us either the best or the worst thing that happened to you last session.
So the worst thing that happened to me last session, I think, just from a character-wise thing that sort of happened in our back pages. My character is trying very hard to become a leader, and I recently lost the ability to influence one of the other characters.
This is the worst thing that's happened to you.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing that's happened to me, Rob.
How dare you?
Our resident Sparrow character removed my ability to influence her.
Pardon me. Tomahawk.
Sparrow character.
I thought we were calling her Hot Chicken.
So that was the worst character thing that happened to me in particular. I think the best moment was sort of a building of a closer relationship with Horizon, which is played by Tony.
How very dare.
Yeah. We went on a date to a dance.
Not dance.
Yeah. It was a dance.
Yeah. Continuing your theme.
But it was something where, like, they just got closer as friends, I feel like. Especially because Arete feels a little bit out of sorts with the normal day-to-day stuff. She didn't grow up around kids her age, unless they were also superheroes in training. So it was nice to sort of connect with somebody who sort of grew up normal.
Right, it was a nice, normal, not date with one of your best friends where you arrived in a magical chariot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Just a magical chariot ride.
I mean, we all
flash.
chipped in for that at our homecoming, haven't we?
Didn't you?
So let's move on over to the other superhero that comes from a bit of a lineage here. I mean, they all do to some extent, but our protege, Little Sparrow, Tomahawk.
Tony Hawk?
Tomahawk.
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
Tomahawk.
Do you
Tomahawk.
do you have a skateboard now?
Oh my god, Little Sparrow boarding. Just grinding and shredding on the way.
I have a
to
motorcycle.
fight some bad guys.
Radical.
I am playing, as Bob mentioned, the protege. Sidebar: my name is Tawny Thompson. I'm an actor and fight choreographer here in Milwaukee.
And skateboarder.
Thank you so much. I just knew that I had to say Tony Hawk and everybody.
I feel like now I'm legally bound to find my old PlayStation 2, boot up Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and make Sparrow as the custom skater.
You're welcome, Tawny.
Okay, send me pictures. I'm playing the protege. I am the protege of the White Owl, and I've been working with her for a number of years longer than all of you.
Okay.
Yeah, great leadership there.
This is Tawny.
Okay. Yeah, great leadership, Tawny. So White Owl refers to you as Little Sparrow,
Yeah.
but your name this week is
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk.
What was it last week?
Death Dove.
Death Dove.
That might be the best one yet.
The Little Sparrow, I'm sorry, Tomahawk is kind of workshopping the name that she's going to use once she gets out from underneath the shadow of the White Owl.
Underneath the.
I want to break free.
Thank you.
I frankly am surprised we have not made that joke more in the episodes that we've done. So what was the most memorable thing that happened to your character last
I'm
session?
somewhere stuck between two of them. One of them is making my homecoming dress with my mom, which was a lot of fun. And the other one is getting closer to Helix over here, who gave me some really good advice. Stop fighting me.
Really, the boy who asked you out didn't.
I mean,
make...
that I don't think Sparrow would have gone on this date thing without Helix's advice.
Who?
Okay, that's fair.
Damn it, Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Darn it.
It's all right.
Trying to swear.
So let's, since we're bouncing over to our Helix, let's have her go next.
Hey guys, I'm Danielle Brand. I'm an actor, voiceover artist, and a model. Located.
Your art model?
No, I'm a model.
Notice how that sports joke just bombed.
Yeah, no. I didn't know that was a
That is
sports
a
joke.
That was
Great
absolutely a
joke.
sports joke.
Hey, I got a scholarship to college for athletics, so I am.
Okay, you understood that reference. Thank you.
No, I didn't
Well.
understand the reference. Wanted to make a point.
What sport was that even for?
Model?
Okay, I'm sorry.
There's a beer called Modelo. Anyways.
I should have made that joke. All right.
I have one.
You'll fix this in post, right, Tony?
I don't know.
I don't think anybody can fix that in post.
I think
I
I'm
didn't
just
get that privilege. All right,
I think I'm
cool.
just
Fix it.
Cool,
editing
cool.
everybody out of the entire
I
episode.
can't fix.
It'll just be a
Cool.
table. You'll see.
Cool.
So cool. I'm playing Helix. She is the character the Bull, which means she is exceptionally tough on the outside, nay indestructible. However, internally, she is a garbage fire of disaster. Like
Just a little marshmallow.
mushy feelings all around. So last week kind of played into both dualities of the mush on the inside and the hard crust on the outside, kind of like garlic bread. She's garlic bread.
That can punch you through a brick wall.
Yeah.
Just like
Some
garlic bread.
bread.
Depends on how long you left it on the counter. Or...
And how much garlic is in it, really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
So last week was, if you didn't watch it, you should. But last week was Homecoming, and Helix was gonna ask Horizon
Not my fault.
to go with her, but Arete did it first.
What?
And Helix was really bitter about it. So that was pretty not great because Helix was trying really hard to develop this whatever with Horizon, and she was god blocked by Arete.
Demigod blocked.
I believe we heard the term for that last time.
What was it?
Wasn't it beaver damned?
Oh
Yeah. It was
We did
Beaver
learn
Dam.
that.
How could we forget this innovation of language?
Jesus Christ, I forgot about Beaver Damned. Okay.
Someone pointed that out last
Well,
week.
that's been my time. I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Was there anything that I missed? saved
Let's see
Horizon's
here.
butt again.
Here's my hero. And Beaver Dam. Nope, you get everything on the list. Good.
Great.
So let's bounce on over to our dear Horizon, and let him talk about himself a little bit.
Okay, my name is Horizon.
Why are you Southern now?
I don't know, I just felt right.
Okay.
I am Horizon, also known as Sean Bratt. I am a scion, which means that I am the child of a villain. I am not a follower or an acolyte or anything like that, or his creation. I am literally just his kid, and I have to deal with that.
What was your father's name?
Father's name is Martin Braddock.
Okay, that would be Moonshot.
Moonshot.
Name Cricket.
He was a superhero who turned bad, so now I'm kind of having to inherit his fallen legacy.
And what was the most memorable thing that happened to you last session?
I was invited to a homecoming by a god and got to ride in a chariot.
Demigod.
Demigod?
I was letting him use the chariot as his best moment. Because I get to do that a little bit
Such
more
noblesse
often.
oblige.
Yeah.
You're invited to the dance with Demi Lovato.
Sure.
What was
All
your
right,
worst
and
moment?
last but certainly not least,
The last... Oh,
The
do I
worst
give
moment?
the worst moment as well?
if you want, if you have another moment you want to clue everybody on in.
Worst moment was a certain villain kind of took a jab at me, and it got under my skin, and I kind of lost my cool.
Mhm.
All right. Speaking of cool, the coolest dresser out of everybody here.
Yeah.
I am Ethan Exton Anderson, and I am playing the delinquent named Figment. And let's see. The best moment was when people did things for me when I asked. And the worst moment was when I messed up a lot of stuff.
You did. You forked up a lot of shirt.
A lot of stuff.
You want to be more specific? Or...
That's pretty big.
I was trying to help out one of my friends who I owed a favor to, and in turn, I may have gotten him and one other individual brainwashed.
It happens.
Yeah.
Good old accidental brainwashing.
You know,
Yeah.
like you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
The end of last episode was pretty intense.
Was
Yeah. And I'm sure the end of this episode is going to be...
not at all.
Okay,
in
Super
one.
chill.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah,
chill.
It's
super
gonna be
chill.
marzipan and
You guys might as well not even tune into
mackerel.
the episode after this one. It's going to be such a nice wrap up
Yeah,
of the entire
you know,
series. 2 episodes
Because
early.
that's what folks tune in to live streams with, are people whose
Are
characters
having a
don't
great
have,
time all the time.
who have no drama or conflict. It's all just
Let's go bowling.
we were
go
actually
bowling.
thinking about doing our taxes. This
Oh,
episode.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
really should. But
I mean, the teenage experience is such a lovely
Easy,
time for
Yeah, high school
growing.
was my favorite era of my life.
Yeah. So like, what could possibly go wrong?
It wasn't. It was not.
it's a good question. Let's start with a scene at Kostelnik High. Well, it's been a couple weeks since the homecoming dance, and have you actually talked with Cohen at all since you went on that date with him?
I think. Okay.
That's gonna be a no.
Yeah.
No, I
It's a
think.
no for me, dog.
I think. Tomahawk has had to blow him off a bunch. Like, not on purpose. Like, they've tried to set up hangouts and meetups, but, like, every single time, something super has
The
come
owl
up.
has hooted.
The owl has
The
hooted.
owl has hooted.
And she's had to, like, make
I
up
love
really
that.
stupid excuses, and we all know she's so good at lying.
She's really good at lying.
So, I think he's probably, like, really mad at her.
Okay.
This is my guess.
I'm sorry, the mayor is totally beaver damming me right now.
No, I feel like my mom would kick the mayor's ass if it arse. Yep.
Ash.
Ash.
Catch.
I think my mom would kick the mayor's ass if she thought she was interfering in like relationship things.
Some anus SMR. So,
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
okay, so let's kick off our session with you kind of dealing with this.
Oh God, what's the S stand for?
Where do you think Cohen comes to find you? Or is it because
I feel like we're still lab partners, right?
So you're still lab partners,
Ooh.
and I think your
Like
teacher.
frog dissection day.
Sorry, awkward.
No, I think your teacher, assigns you a like a take home project that you have to work on.
Be a good name.
And
Awkward.
the bell rings and everybody else is, and like the bell rings and everybody's scooping up their stuff and putting it in their bags and everything and blah 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 blah. And Cohen is just sort of doing his stuff in silence, and he's not looking at you.
I wanted to apologize again for like the yesterday thing with the Dr. Pepperoni stuff. With the benefit for the hungry children thing. And
Yeah, when is that going to be done?
it's in like March.
All right, cool. Well, maybe that's when we should do this.
But it's due
No,
before it.
Quinn, I'm not talking about. I mean, if you just want to be lab partners with me, that's fine.
I promise
But-
that I'm not like on purpose blowing you off, and I know that maybe that is what it looks like. But
That's what it looks like a lot. I mean,
and I
and
But-
all of.
just
I mean, it's what it looks like to me. It's what it looks like to my friends. I don't know. Like, I thought we had a really good time at the dance.
did
Didn't
have
we
a really good time at the dance. And
So like what? What did I do wrong? Did I do
don't-
something wrong?
no, I'm serious. I'm not. It just the things they happen, and then I have to do the stuff to handle the thing, and then the things keep happening.
Is this what it was like for you?
Yes.
Sidebar, they're
Except it
married.
was usually like, I have rehearsal.
Okay.
Well, like I said, I mean, if you're too busy, I get that. I mean, you got to keep your grades up. You want to get into a good college or whatever.
But I'm not too busy. I'm not too busy. I'm just busy, and maybe I can plan better with spreadsheets. Yeah, I'm gonna make a spreadsheet about this, and I will find yeah. I'm gonna make a spreadsheet.
So your answer is spreadsheets. You're not whether or not you want us to go out with me. That's not
No.
okay.
There's
No, Quinn.
pencil hair.
Do you want to go out with me?
Yes, I do. But the things that happen that
Well,
keep
but if you make these spreadsheets,
I'll plan for the things in advance of the things.
all right, whatever. Once you get your Excel stuff done, call me, I guess, or text me, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, are you free tonight?
Am I free tonight, Rob?
I don't know. Are you free tonight?
Do I need to roll plus?
Roll your spreadsheet skill. No.
Tell him how you feel, dummy. I'm sorry.
I mean, if she was, she's not.
That
gonna be
was
anymore.
Danielle. That was not
You totally know when she mentioned the spreadsheets. She'll say, "I fucking nailed it." Problem solved.
Spreadsheets.
I'll just spreadsheet the crime in.
I'm gonna say that you are because I think we all know that at some point there's going to be the call and you're gonna be like,
all the criminals work around her schedule. It's really
but you could still lie to him and say.
Let me text the mayor. I'm gonna text the mayor. Can I let you know after I text mayor?
Okay. Do you actually text the mayor?
No.
It's just.
I'm texting her.
Yeah.
Oh, you're texting me.
Oh yeah.
That's a shame. I would really love to hear it. The number you have dialed is not in service.
Wait, do you want to call me as the mayor?
Or the classic Lynn.
Yeah.
You know,
Mid-call.
let me. Okay, we have to get to our other class because the bell, and then after with the study hall, I'll tell you then.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're calling?
What's your ringtone?
My ringtone, Freebird.
So where do you know where you are, or may I make a suggestion?
I would like to hear your suggestion.
It is was it Wednesday night movie night? What was throwback?
Oh,
Tuesday?
Thursday.
It switched between Tuesday and Thursday depending on when we're referencing it.
I think.
What are you listening to us on a podcast or something? Oh,
Yeah. Over and over again.
I think it was movie. No, it was Tuesdays.
It was?
It was movie Tuesdays where Helix goes over to Horizon's house and watches a movie she hasn't seen with Horizon and his mom.
Okay.
So it's Tuesday.
So you're on your way to Tuesdays.
There you go. Sup, girl?
Hey,
Are you skipping a class to make this call because the bell's gonna ring in like a minute?
I'm peeing.
That is the advice that I gave you. You're using the lie? What?
Yeah, I definitely use.
Aren't you in school right now? What are you doing?
I got a question.
Okay.
Do you think anything's gonna come up tonight? Like, stuff wise.
I mean, I don't know, hot chicken. Let me just check my calendar for villains appearing. Let me just real quick. I'm gonna look at my calendar. No, I don't have any villains scheduled for the evening.
Why are you such a sarcastic bitch?
Hi, my name's Helix. I'm an asshole. Nice to meet you. But no, we don't have any meeting or training sessions scheduled tonight, so you should be good unless somebody tries to, murder us or something.
If something comes up that's not super crazy, do you think you could maybe cover for me?
What? Yes, absolutely. I can make
really?
this shit happen. Yeah. I am the best liar you know.
Oh. Okay. Just in case. I don't think, just in case. Okay. I'm making a plan.
What
for
are you
a
making
thing.
a plan? Is it
Nothing.
Cohen?
No. What?
Is it
No.
Cohen?
What?
Are you gonna hang out with
What?
Cohen?
No. No.
Are you gonna date
No.
Cohen? Are you gonna
I'm gonna hang up on you now because I'm late for class.
You love Cohen. Bye.
So you make your way up to Horizon's apartment. So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How much of the clueless teenage dude do you wish to play here?
How Tony are you?
Oh, I am very clueless.
So I'm wondering if Horizon, who has already started this program of educating one of his teammates on pop culture that they have missed, may have invited another friend, totally a friend, to the Tuesday night movies because she's never seen those movies either.
Oh.
How very dare.
But I'm pretty sure that if I were you in that position, I would absolutely have been like, "Durr! Oh, okay, yeah,
Oh,
sure."
wait a second. Arete said she never saw that either when we were hanging
What
out
if it
for
was?
homecoming.
What if it was something like something that tied into her background, like Clash of the Titans?
I was just gonna say Clash of the Titans. It's so crazy.
The invention of steampunk.
Not Gladiator.
Wonder Woman.
No.
Xena Warrior Princess.
No, we can't. We can't get the rights for that. No.
Yeah.
So, in fact, now we owe DC
Yeah.
like $50. Thanks for that.
Sorry.
Take pity on
That's
us.
coming on your. That's coming out of your share.
Or they could just, hire me for a movie.
Oh.
Whatever. Hey, DC, call me.
I have experience.
I fight things.
So, what do you think about that?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's not even a question.
All right.
Bing bong.
The door opens, and it's Arete answering the door.
Hey! He was making some food, so I thought I'd grab the door.
Hi. Hey.
Hi.
Arete.
So, and
Yeah.
hi Helix, and Alexis waves to you from the kitchen.
What do you?
Hi, Alexis.
I'm so sorry. Sean is running a little bit late. He had a visit today, and he's running a little bit late.
Oh.
So I apologize, and I let your friend Arete in.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, sure.
She's very pretty.
Thank you.
You are very correct. She is very.
I just realized I left my mother alone with. Okay.
Why they go? Well, what snacks? What snacks are you making?
Popcorn.
Okay.
I actually just brought a bag. I wasn't sure what to bring. And I heard that teenagers like popcorn, so I thought that'd probably be a good.
I've
a good
heard
thing
that
to bring.
teenagers like popcorn too.
Yeah.
I honestly think you and Alexis have bonded over your weird
You
dorkiness.
bonded with the mom too. You're taking everything. I can't hit the table. You're taking everything away from me. Ah!
Just put cushions.
There you go.
You gotta get like a Danielle bumper. She's like, son of a, do it.
Bull has a lot of feelings.
Feelings.
Oh, do we forget to mention that the bull has to choose a rival and a love?
Oh, shiz.
And
guess who it is?
But isn't that who it was last time? Don't you have to change it?
No.
No.
Okay.
It only changes if the circumstances change.
She changes it wherever.
For example,
necessary.
it was
Yeah.
originally
This guy.
Figment.
Figment.
Oh,
But
wait.
Figment was a shit ass. So.
And your rival was you too.
Yeah, and my rival
Okay.
was Sparrow, and
Yeah.
now it's changed too. My rival is
We
Arete,
flippy-floppy.
and my love
Yeah,
is
we did.
Horizon. Well, I do like popcorn. Alexis, you got any cheesy powder?
Yes, I have some in my inventory.
Awesome. Did you know that cheesy powder goes really good with popcorn?
I did not.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, it's like the umami flavor and like the crunch. It's really well, you can't really eat, but
I can experience these sensations.
wait, you eat? I've never seen you eat.
I can simulate eating very well.
Do you have taste buds like programmed into your brain?
You look confused.
I guess I thought that you were a normal sort of
Mom.
synthetic person.
Oh no, I'm a simulacrum that Sean programmed after the death of his real mother.
Damn,
Oh.
Alexis. That was a lot at once.
Would you like to try this cheesy powder?
Sure.
Let's all try the cheesy powder.
Cut to.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
know that you knew that she was a hologram.
I do, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that you knew that. I didn't know that.
I don't know what anybody
Just
knows.
myself.
Yeah, I know. Because I spent so much time with them, I know.
You figured it out.
I know that she's a robot.
And
She
I think she
accidentally-
actually maybe let it slip a little more because she's more comfortable with, she doesn't have as much. I have to pretend to be normal around you because
Yeah.
you've been spending so much time.
Yeah.
So, Sean.
There you go.
Yes.
She didn't let me know she was a
Simulacrum.
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 What is the process that you have to go through to visit your father?
Search, cavity search.
Cavity search. Anything but a cavity search.
Depending on who does it.
I imagine that it's probably go through a couple like scanners, and they probably do like a couple, I don't know, some sort of background checks. I imagine they do something a little unique for me, given that I'm his son.
Do you think they make you do a blood draw
Maybe
to make sure that your DNA is correct, like the same as it was last time?
In case you're a shapeshifter.
Well, I think they probably because you. So your powers are inherent. They're not just suit based, right?
Right. His powers.
So you probably have to wear a power
inhibitor.
dampener.
Right. Yeah.
But because you're a civilian, you get sort of more like the ankle bracelet version, whereas most of the prisoners here in the Spike wear like full on like, you know, blinky beepy collars.
Okay.
So like, you know, they like, are you friendly with the people? Like, friendly's not the right term. Like, friendly implies like, hey Joe, how are you? I'm fine, except my dad's in jail for murdering a bunch of people. But are you known, I guess is the question I have.
I think so. I think probably if not from my perspective, I think my father probably talks a big game.
Okay. So they, you know, get you through the process, and they clamp on the bracelet. What does that feel like? Like when you have that part of you shut off?
I imagine it feels sort of like kind of like coming down off like a sugar rush. I just kind of like feel drained a little bit, like start feeling maybe like pains I wasn't feeling before, that kind of thing.
That time you rolled your ankle
fatigue.
4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that you stubbed your toe.
Okay.
Is it an inhibitor? Is it an electromagnetic inhibitor, or is it a drug inhibitor
Or
that
do
is
we know?
injected and it wears off after
I imagine that it turns off once you
leave the facility?
leave the secure checkpoint. Like I don't think they dose you with like, you know, anti-power or anything like that. I think it's more of a wear this device, everything kind of shuts down while you're wearing it, and then as you walk out they take it off, and then, you know.
Yeah, I think drug would be too much for a visitor, but
Right.
yeah.
I was trying to see on what level of Gattaca we were.
So you make your way past the, you know, security bin. The Spike is the place where super villainous people go once they've been caught by the various heroes of Halcyon City, and I imagine that it is a tower that does look kind of has like a flat top on the top of it, because that's where the Aegis hover vehicles land when they drop off a new prisoner, and at the base of it, that's where the Aegis the central Aegis offices are. So it basically looks like a spike that's been driven into this bank of buildings at the bottom, and it all looks very futuristic, angly. Like I imagine that it's up to date, but it still definitely has prison vibes, like drab colors and, you know, floor when the paint is peeling a little bit, you know, kind of things on the walls. And you ride the elevator down, and much like Dante's Inferno, the floors of the Spike are divided into levels, and the further down you go, that's where they keep the more dangerous prisoners. And I think your father is kept on a very low level because of the amount of people that he killed, and because of his technical know-how and wizardry that, you know, give him a microchip and a soldering iron, and he might be able to bust out of this place if he really, really needed to. The door is open, and you make your way through the heavy steel hallways to the visiting area, where there is a simple metal chair in a blacked out room. And you sit down and you hear that ka-chung, and the lights on the other side of the room come up, and there is Martin Braddock.
Hi, Dad.
Even though his only superpower is that he's very, very smart, he still wears the power collar, partially because in addition to the dampening field, it also has what they politely call pacification techniques. One of which is if he gets too close to the almost imperceptible field that separates the two of you. You only know that it's there because it occasionally ripples like a pond in a light breeze. Your father's looking better. Looks like he's got a haircut. Last time he just sort of sat in the corner with his hands on his knees and didn't really talk much. You spent most of the time, telling them about your probably about your day. Like, how much of your experiences with the rest of the team have you told your father?
Probably very little, because I know. I think when Horizon's out in the world, he's very kind of naive and very he's trying to fit in and that sort of thing. But I think when it comes to his father, that's the one place where he's like, his dad. He knows how manipulative his dad is. He knows kind of what he's in for. He's the man raised him. He grew up with him. He lived with him, so he knows what he's in for. So I think when he goes in, he's nervous, but he's prepared to deal with his dad. So I think, I think to keep him from using them against him, I think he tells very little.
Okay. As we're gonna do a quick cut over to Figment.
Good old figgy pudding.
What are you doing that brings you so close to the spike?
Oh.
You're on the outside of it, but you have some sort of business that brings you to where you are within, a block or two of it, and it looms over you. Or maybe you're on a rooftop and
Probably playing some 3-card Monty, running it.
okay.
Right by the prison.
Yeah, well, then have a look here. I mean, they got superheroes that to go bust. So, are you the
Yeah.
well, are you the shuffler or are you the shill? So, 3-card Monty, there's usually the person who's flipping the cards, and there's usually a plant in the audience who wins the game, so that convinces other people. Oh, this looks easy, man, and that's what that is. So, you're the
I'm shuffling.
okay. So,
Every day.
do you want to deliver some street patter here?
Sure. Come on, everyone. Everyone's a winner over here. We're all playing some.
What game you playing?
This is the 3-card Monty. You guys gotta find the queen.
Yeah.
Find the queen.
Yeah.
You see the queen?
Ah.
Just gotta point it out. Just gotta point it out.
You're going really
Going.
fast.
Yeah. Nope.
Well, what the fuck?
So, as you're sitting there shuffling the cards, you glance up at the that Aegis is not going to send one of their SWAT teams to hit you. At the very least, they you're out of their jurisdiction. You read up on this stuff on White House computer. But up there on the helipad, or the we call it the hover pad.
The hella awesome pad.
Right.
It's called the Spike. I wish there were.
The bachelor pad.
Spork.
No, it's where their suite, VTOL jets land.
On the Needle's head.
There's a
Yeah.
no.
Just land on the
Really,
tip.
it's more like the tank. No, anyway.
Oh God.
Too much visualization. Too much.
The flat top.
The landing strip.
There's a person.
The Grundle.
I quit.
And you've never seen like a person up there. Like usually when they
No planes, no nothing, just a person.
just a person, and they're like leaning over the railing.
Sorry.
You trying to cheat me, boy?
And that's when they tip over and start to fall. What do you do?
You trying to cheat me, boy?
Because I would jump over there and see if I
Look,
can.
there's
grab
a
'em.
man falling from the top.
Okay.
What do you mean there's a man? You trying to distract me?
Look at the
So
man.
go ahead and roll plus. I'm thinking you're defending someone from this threat here. So go ahead and roll plus save.
A bunch of assholes is what we
I was a street person.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 5.
Ooh.
Gonna mark this over here.
Mark that potential.
Yeah, the potential to fuck up.
So
But it didn't work.
I assume I still have teleported, just missed.
no,
No?
your cloak, your cloak billows out and swats away the
fuck?
the people who are gathered around you, and you're like, all right, cool, let's go, and it bamps you. Sorry, that's another dollar that we owe the Marvel company. It wraps around you. Like, I imagine your teleport, like your cloak billows out and kind of wraps around you, and then it just sort of keeps pulling until it folds in on itself. And it pulls you, like I imagine it's a close-up panel of you like, gotcha! And you're just grabbing empty air. And you still see the person falling, and you're on the roof of the building that you were playing cards in front of, and your cloak is pulling you in the opposite direction from the spike. As we go back.
You're looking well.
You too. You got a girlfriend yet?
It's complicated.
So you have several girlfriends?
I like him.
Potentially. But that's not. I'm. There's two. Look, there's two girls that are interested, but I don't know how I feel about it.
So lucky we're not there. So lucky we're not there.
Very.
You know,
lucky.
that's the most that you've told me about what's going on outside in 5 years.
Well, in 5 years, I've learned not to be afraid of you as much.
Why do you have to be afraid of me?
Because you are what I have nightmares about every night. About what I could potentially become on a bad day.
Famous?
Is that what you call it? I'd say more infamous.
You're afraid that you would have a clear sense of purpose? I mean, if you already had that, Sean, you wouldn't have this little girl trouble, would you? If you could actually make a decision. If you could actually take action.
It's not really a decision that's the problem. It's more that you're my problem. Can't have a normal life because every time I try to do something normal, you pop in my head.
Why would you have a normal life?
Why couldn't I have a normal life? You had a normal life before.
I did. But things change. Tell me, is a normal life the kind of life where you build a holographic copy of your mother? You never told him that.
How do you know about that?
How do I know about Alexis? How do I know about Arete and Helix and Figment and Little Sparrow?
Tomahawk!
Yeah, those. How do you know about those?
All I have to do is dream. 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 And you snap awake.
Jesus Christ.
Rob with the dream sequences
Sitting
again!
inside the spike as the general alarm goes off for a breakout. And that is where we'll take our first commercial break. We'll be back in 10 minutes for Act 2 of Masks Future Shock. See you then. And welcome back to the second act of issue 4 of Masks Future Shock. When we last left our heroes, Horizon had gone to visit his father, the villainous Moonshot, in the Spike, the high-tech prison that incarcerates supervillains in Halcyon City. Except he found himself waking up from a very surreal dreamscape. And it is now trapped within the Spike. And you are walking around, looking for a guard.
Mm-hmm.
And you find them. But they're all asleep.
I thought you were going to say dead.
Crap.
Maybe also dead.
I obviously checked them to see if they're still alive. And
Yes,
okay.
but they are completely out. Like,
So
you shake them like that, and
If I know something about people on spikes, they turn into husks.
The reference I'm
Down the
supposed
street.
to get.
Mass Effect.
Everybody
So good.
I
So good.
try to find a way to the upper levels.
okay, how do you do that?
Well, first I check the elevators to see if they're functioning.
They are not. It
Ruh-roh.
looks like there is a lockdown situation going on.
Okay. So once I realize there's a lockdown situation, I would like to make sure that all of the prisoners are accounted for.
Well, that's the thing. You're locked down in a more civilian area, like because
Okay.
you were in a visitation area. It's not like you're walking past
Okay.
rows of prisoners.
Gotcha.
Like I'm imagining this is I'm imagining it very similar to what do they call it in the Flash, where they file all the bad guys.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But basically, you've got the hallway and you've got kind of the archway and then the plexiglass thing, and then the bad guy goes "Rrrr!" as you walk past.
Yeah.
But
if I'm in a visitor area, is there some sort of like terminal I can access?
yes. How do you get past the lock to get to the terminal though?
Good point, Rob. Is there any way that I can get this wristband off?
Have you considered gnawing your hand off?
That is a good choice.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Have you considered just not going to Coachella? It's really expensive. Like,
I think I'd be better off not on a team.
Tune in for
Horizon
The
solo
solo
adventure.
It's just him eating chips.
Yeah.
comedian chips and having girl problems.
Yeah.
And popcorn with cheese powder.
You don't know, like
Very
it's not pulling off, and
Okay. Is there any way I could MacGyver it off?
well, I think you're trying to reshape your environment here by using one of your powers, which is of course your father's brilliance. So why don't you go ahead and unleash your powers here?
Oh boy.
Unleashed.
Okay.
You're gonna roll plus your freak.
Crap. Not good.
Huh?
Alright. That would be an 8.
Okay.
Wow.
So, do you want to mark a condition, or do you want me to tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary?
Second one.
All right. So, you finally are able to scrap open the like, because I'm imagining it's like strap and then power widgety thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got and you fiddle with the hardware enough that you're able to get back a taste of your regular powers, and then you kind of cook it a little more so that you at least have your powers back. But the way that you did it, like, you weren't able to get it off.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to basically set it on like a reset hard reboot diagnostic cycle. So at some point it's gonna turn back on, and you're gonna have to do that again, and you don't entirely know how mad it's going to be once it happens.
Then in the little time that I have, I would like to get past this gate to get to the terminal.
Okay, how do you use your powers to do that?
Imagine that I just kind of bust it open. Yeah, and then I just run over the terminal.
Okay.
It's not flashy. It's more just I gotta get there.
Right.
Melt that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the terminal, and what do you do once you get there? Do you get a message out? Do you basically scan the...
I think I'm sending a message out, and as the message is sending, I'm trying to basically run my own like diagnostics. Okay, what's working, what's not working? Does the elevators work? Do they not work? Do I have to activate them? I'm activating them, kind of thing.
You are on that rooftop, and you run over to the to where the person was going to land, and there's nothing. And you take a moment like, what's going on? And then your owl communicator goes off. It's a message from Horizon. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Can anybody hear me? Like, actually, Horizon, would you like to leave a panicked voicemail?
Help!
Fire.
Prison alarm going off. Complete lockdown. Something's wrong. I need help. Wristband dampening my powers.
Only 140 characters in a tweet.
Was that 140? Can anybody do the math? Go back through what I said and count all the letters. You jerk.
You'll just pay extra charges later. It's fine.
Okay.
I guess I would. Trying to decide if I've ever been inside this prison,
No.
Oh.
because I wouldn't really know where to go then.
Wait, Don't you have a family member?
No, Delinquent's mom is gone. He
not
said
forgotten.
mysteriously.
Dun dun dun.
I think I would try to contact everyone else and be like, hey, there's some issue in the prison. Horizon's in there.
Oh, cool. So that message probably hits right at the end of class, wouldn't it? Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo.
Who are you calling?
Wait, didn't you get the message too?
I did. I was sorry.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The things
I thought you
humans
were
call.
calling Sparrow on your phone.
Oh, so
I
I was actually
yeah.
gonna do that scene, but let's
That's
run
what
this.
Yeah,
That's
let's do
what
you
I
guys
wanted.
first. I need to think
Okay.
about what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I just gotta make a quick call.
Shouldn't we have to go? Horizon's in trouble.
Dude, I know, that's why I'm calling. Just give me like
Horizon. He's in trouble.
Alexis, I'm so sorry. He's just at the spike. We're just gonna go pick him up. He needed a ride.
Negative. I am picking up news reports, and the TV just blinks on.
Uh-oh.
And
Can I retcon that I was able to send some sort of protocol to my AI mother?
what do you want to tell her?
I kind of want to see what she does.
Well, she does have a defense protocol. Obviously, she almost activated that at the worst possible times, a few times.
yeah.
So I'm saying okay, remember that thing that I told you not to use ever? I need you to use it now.
Okay.
Alexis, Sean's in trouble. We're gonna go help him. There's really nothing that you can do.
Murder.
There is
carry
one
her.
thing that I can do.
Murder. Death. Kill.
And the door opens up, and it's the Horizon. It's his suit.
Murder. Death.
It just came out of the wash. Cut to. So you're walking out of class. You're seeing Cohen walk up to you, and woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. What do you do? Look, you could hide from him, but not from me, Tony.
Nothing
We
has
already
ever been
see
more
you.
true. Yeah.
Did I already tell him that I was gonna hang out with him or no?
Can we run the tape back?
Yeah.
I didn't. Because I only talked to her and then I was gonna tell
Yeah,
him.
I'm
not
sure
to
he'll
hang
be
out.
totally fine with that.
So I talked to the mayor and I do have to do a thing at the spike. It's at the spike. There's a thing at the spike for a benefit for the children of incarcerated individuals. And
Cool.
On a scale of 1 to decent lie, that's actually not bad.
and
Practice.
so maybe when I'm done with that, I don't have a time on it, but could the dinner thing, everyone has to eat, we need to eat. We could eat.
So I feel like you're trying to provoke him to get him to basically
Be okay.
with this. So go ahead and provoke him.
It's plus superior.
Mhm.
Okay. Hand me some dice.
And if you fail, be prepared to take a powerful blow.
Yeah. So good. You have to eventually roll them, Connie. Ooh.
What is
That's a 6.
Plus 2.
That's an 8.
That's an
Okay.
8. I got an 8.
As Rob changes the rules of the game, he's like, not good enough.
You actually needed a 20 for this one. Sorry.
That's
So-
impossible with D6.
I know.
Um,
That
Just
was
need
the
a plus
joke.
8.
Or the possible plus 3.
all right. I guess if you want to call me and why don't I just call you tonight, and maybe we can just talk on the phone for a little while, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Go do your thing.
I'm gonna the benefit, the other benefit. It's a different one. Later with the phones. And the calling.
Yeah, I'll call you.
Okay.
And he smiles at you, and you feel
You're not gonna call me.
gooey.
You have feelings.
Oh, Penny
You
knows
have
that
caught feelings. So
No.
you watch as the cop cars pull up, and the Aegis SWAT wagons, and now you see a few of those hover VTOLs, kind of patrolling the area, and you're like, and every fiber of your delinquent being is like,
Don't go.
get out of here, dude. What do you do?
Has there been any new messages?
No.
I imagine that I said on my way.
OMW.
Yeah. On my way.
Yeah.
Except
they're on their way, but
I don't
even,
acronym, so I put
you
on my
can-
way exclamation point.
Can I
Thunderbirds are go.
You're me in real
use
life.
illusion to pretend to be a police officer and walk
Sure.
Ooh.
Dope. I'm excited for
Welcome
this.
to the grand evening.
So the cape wraps around you, and you are are you like a beat cop? Are you like a officer? What?
whatever I see in front of me
Okay,
surrounding
so
the building.
you're like police officer, beat cop. Well, that's what we're gonna do. And little stage direction there. You drop down to the ground level. Apparently your cape is okay with you. Like, you had thoughts of, all right, we're gonna go inside, and your cape, like, you just knew your cape was like, nope, no way, and you drop down the street level where the cops are gathering, and they're setting up barricades, and they're please, or stay back, everybody, please stay back. We have a situation at the Spike, and the beat cops aren't quite as plugged into everything, but what you're able to wait. You said you're using you're just checking things out, trying to see what's happening.
I was just gonna try to walk in.
They're not gonna let you into the Spike. You can, however,
Assess the situation.
you could assess the situation to see what you could do here.
Let's do that.
I'll assess your situation.
Fail again so you can level up.
Let's see. 8 and an assess would be superior, right? Okay, so that's an 11.
So you get to ask 2 of those questions.
What is the best way in/past? Which comes from my criminal mind assessment
Nice.
situation.
Dope.
All right, Mandy Patinkin. All right. Get down with your bad self.
With this being a lockdown situation, you suspect that when their Aegis and the local police are just here to protect the regular people, and they're basically just waiting for heroes to answer the call. So once they get here, going in with them is probably the best way in. Like, fine, make yourself look like a older hero. That's easy enough. I mean,
Yeah,
you could do that right now if you really wanted to.
Hashtag.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
You've already been hashtag before. There you go. Last episode.
Yeah. And what tier is in greatest danger?
Probably Horizon.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Good.
Well, no.
How we roll.
Horizon is probably in the greatest danger because you don't think he is not. You know, if there's like a hostage situation or something, he is the McLean right now, and you know, like if he was
Walking on broken glass.
if he was looped in with everybody with else and like being held in a room somewhere, he'd be fine. But right now, you have no idea other than he sent a message out what's going on.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah, I want to
Forker.
pretend to be hashtag and go in.
Okay.
Oh, look, a douche appeared.
A wild douche.
A wild douche appeared. I throw my Axe body spray. It's super effective. So, and that's how we lost the Axe body spray account.
I mean, you guys are self-aware, right? You guys know.
You know your audience.
Marketing is a hell of a drug.
So you're approaching one of the probably one of the higher ups or whatever, or are you just going in?
I'm just speed suiting. I'm here to save the day.
The worst.
You didn't do hashtag save the day, cover blown.
Yeah.
And you're not like instaing this right now.
You gotta pull out your phone and be like,
No, that's selfie. That's
First,
that's
let me
different-
take a selfie.
That's like a sidekick. Like,
I hate to say it, but I think Jordan's right. I think your cover's blown.
and one of the Aegis guys, or the Aegis agent, you know, black suit, tie, and earpiece.
There's a joke there and I can't find it.
Wow, you guys got here quick.
No time to talk.
Are you
running or are you just doing this?
I'm just moving very
Oh.
powerfully.
Actually, does he get like hashtags power?
No,
okay,
no,
so
I
you
don't-
can't
no.
do the speed.
I can't.
stir thing.
No, I got nothing
Okay.
speed.
All right. I
stirring.
just wanted to. Okay.
We must go quickly. I'm trying to change up my workout routine.
My ankle.
It looks like we got a hostage situation. We received a message from Moonshot, and he is he's cut off all communication inside the building. He sent us a message, and we're going to send in a team to go get him. I think you're probably going to be part of that team.
I'll be the head of that spear.
Well, hold on a second.
I bet the
Because-
chair beats me. You're right. Okay.
A
the
flying
real
building
hashtag.
comes, or a flying building, a flying
Wow.
vehicle comes hovering over the buildings and lands near you. You know, the door opens up, and out hops Trust.
Oh.
And he gets out and starts walking towards the same Aegis agent as you, and stops. Parker, who is that? That's hashtag, sir. No, that's hashtag, as he jerks a thumb towards the team vehicle
gotta go.
as out pops hashtag and a handful of other superheroes.
Hashtag exit stage left.
Hey, stop that guy! What do you do?
I'm just gonna try to run inside.
I was really hoping you'd be like, look, a flying building.
What a weird continuity thing.
The cape won't let him.
So
won't let him
you're
do
going to go
thing.
into the build. Like, if you run away,
No, I'm gonna go straight in the building.
okay, then I think you have got to.
My goal is I'm gonna run in. The first. Do I know how the guards' uniforms look?
Yeah.
Because as soon as I get inside and out of eyesight, I was going to change into a guard uniform.
Oh, you went running past real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what? That
You
way.
run this way, and your cape pulls you again away from the thing, and you're like.
Take off the cape. Do you lose your powers if you take off the cape?
I don't know. It's never discussed.
Hell of a time to find out.
And hashtag zooms over to you and scoops you up. All right, what's the deal, buddy? What do you do?
I guess now to try to teleport away. Like, because I assume the cape wants to go away from the spike, so I'm just assisting.
Yeah, but now you've got a hashtag up in your grill. So I'm gonna ask you
Hashtag in my
to
grill.
unleash your powers here.
Get my freak on.
Mm-hmm.
Get your freak on. Ooh. Why are we? Oh.
That would be a 6.
Level up, yo.
So you take the potential.
Can I use team and act selfishly? Do we have team?
You have one team.
Team.
I forgot team was the thing.
How are you going to act selfishly here?
Does you
though?
want your own show?
I do.
Can't I use it to push my freak up?
No, and you can do that. But I'm asking you within the fiction. How are you acting selfishly? How do your actions ignore or insult your teammates?
Sparrow told me to do it.
No, my thought was I'm kind of leaving Horizon.
By trying to run away.
It's a fair play.
That's fair play. But I think you have to tell them and admit, like, Horizon's in there, I gotta go! Like, or something like that.
That'll work.
Okay. So, that Smoke's the only team
He's
that you
not
guys
dressed as
have.
Horizon, is he?
He's not dressed as Horizon.
Are they fixing to find out your true identity?
I mean, on a scale of 1 to how many teenage boys are in the spike?
And they kind of know the kid's son.
No, I think you might have let something slip here.
Yeah.
That feels
That's
yeah.
selfish.
That feels
There we
like
go.
selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call. Sorry,
You're
Tony.
welcome.
Well,
Sorry, I thought of the thing.
your cloak
I
billows out from your
hate you.
disguise. It wraps around you, and you are teleported a block away on the back of the Sparrow cycle.
What the? Fucking Figment. Forking. Fork.
I'm glad you added this sidecar.
All right, we gotta go help her
It's
out.
not as
Come
cool
on.
as the chariot, but
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah.
works. You know. So,
That's what the Sparrow cycle sounds like.
Is Sean's mom coming with us?
She's
No.
But we
Hologram,
did grab
how could
his
she?
Horizon suit.
yeah, no, she's got this. She gave you the suit. She can't actually travel
Right.
places.
She's a hologram.
I was hoping
Unless she has a
that,
mini
like,
drone that a
Im-
mini her can just...
Imagine she's the emergency
Smart
mom hologram.
I really wanted a rocket to come up from the bottom of the house and push it into the air and just
And it's a floating
fly it.
house.
Flying building. The name of the night. Rob, I'm changing the name of the
Continuity.
episode to Flying Building.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you think that I grudgingly hopped on the chariot?
Oh.
Because it was the quickest way there.
Yeah, I think you are so like.
Just like,
Come
let's
on,
go.
Helix, we must go.
Fine. Fuck. Let's go. Fine.
And she's a terrible driver. Like I think you're
No,
like
I'm not good at flying the chariot.
Thank you.
super
I don't
super
give them-
heroic
Yeah.
regeneration and everything. You were feeling a wee bit queasy once.
Did you go to the Sisyphus school of driving? Jesus Christ.
The horses, the Pegasus have a mind of their own. They're so sweet.
You're
I
right.
know
Give me the
go, I
reins.
know stop.
Give me the
Nothing in
reins.
between.
No, I'll
Can I-
so
can I
get
take the
crowded.
reins?
You both arrive and meet up with Sparrow and Figment.
Are you back to being Figment now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do they don't know then that it was Figment, right?
That was my hope.
Okay.
We'll see.
You did teleport out of there. I don't know. It seems like your
Y'all, we still don't have a
hero.
fracking team name.
We haven't earned it.
Ugh!
Maybe we'll earn it today if we can save our 5th team member.
Okay, but like,
Yeah,
what do we do when we walk up now? We're like, we're here, the team.
Little rude to be discussing this when I'm in danger.
I walk up to the nearest guard.
You actually, Mayor Littlefeather is on the scene.
I walk up to Mayor Littlefeather. Mayor Littlefeather, we're here to help with the situation.
He
Death punch.
She looks at all of you with a very sad look and says, "Your services are not required here." As we cut to
Rob!
oh my god!
So there's 5 of us. We are each a finger. We'll be the hand.
The hand?
No.
You need to get out.
So once you get the message
Talon.
out, what do you do?
Talon?
Do you stay put? Do you
Uh,
try to?
I think I'm gonna assess the situation.
Okay.
Because I think that was stupid of me not to do that earlier.
I try to remind people of the moves. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Ooh.
Is that cocked?
Yes, it is.
cocked.
Oh, I forgot.
You cocked that dice.
Cool. You guys are the best.
What? It was a. I mean, you had a 6
It
on the
was
other one
definitely a
anyway.
Ooh, 10.
Okay, so when you assess the situation on a 10, you get to ask 2 of those questions.
What here can I use to get out of here?
To get out.
I can do attitude.
Well,
A key.
you suspect that the base of the spike is locked down, but if you can make it to the hover pad on top, maybe there's a vehicle up there that you could basically hotwire and fly out of here, because they're not expecting people to go out the top. You don't think?
How could I best end this quickly?
Get the fuck out the way.
Killing
That's rule
your
number 1 in a
dad?
knife fight.
Find your father and take him out.
Oh shit.
I was
Dinner.
saying that as a joke, but shit.
By take him out, do we mean like the whacking that the mafia does? Or like...
I think Rob means murder.
Hey, is that question on that sheet there? Listen, so I don't have to answer that actually.
I know what I do.
Cool! You're the best! Okay.
I'm a benevolent despot, but I'm
No, you're
still
not.
a despot.
Do I know where he is?
Somewhere in this.
Not a question on the sheet.
Darkness.
I think you hear like him over the PA like, "I'm glad to see that you're awake, Sean."
Am I dreaming again?
Not this time.
Oh, I don't like him.
Hello, Dave.
Okay, what do you want, Dad?
Well, we haven't talked in such a long time.
Well, I was here to talk to you. This is kind of overkill.
Yes, but that's monitored. I wanted to have a private talk with my boy.
All right. Do you want to let me out of here so that we can talk face to face?
Sure. Get in the elevator, Raider.
I get in the elevator.
Oh God, why?
Cut back to.
I know what I want to do.
You okay?
This is why I can't sit under the camera. Okay. I want to use Ben reading the files.
Okay.
And see if I can figure out what's going on with Owl. But rather than using the Owl's like resources, I want to use my mom's because she's been researching the super shit.
Okay. So read what the move says.
You've learned about the superhuman world through your mentor's resources. When you first encounter an important superpowered phenomenon, you're called Roll plus Superior. On a hit, tell the team one important detail you've learned from your studies. The GM will tell you what, if anything, seems different from what you remember. Is that like a fair, like, kind of trade-off,
I think you're
or-
still using White Owl stuff
Okay.
with that move. Like that's kind of the point of that move
Okay.
is that you spend your off time instead of talking to your boyfriend, like just getting lost in a Wikipedia,
Yeah.
owl tutor
Okay.
hole. Like, yeah, I mean, I could watch your stupid shows on Netflix, but I read this really interesting file about the Silver Spoon Gang, And everyone's
Listen,
like,
Umbrella Academy isn't real, so.
Yeah. It is in your fanfic.
It
So.
is in my fanfic. Gerard Way wrote it, so.
Okay. Plus Superior. That cup is loud. We're getting a different cup for next week. 9 plus 2, 11.
All right, so that's assess the situation plus.
On a 10 plus, okay, wait. Roll plus Superior. On a hit, you tell the team one important detail you've learned from your studies. On a 10 plus, you ask the GM a follow-up question. They will answer it honestly.
So you actually tell the fact.
And I think the fact is that she's microchipped and being controlled right now.
Cool. Wow.
That
Who's?
what?
I'm
White Owl?
guessing.
Do we even know about
White
the
Owl?
microchipping?
I assume I may have learned of it because I think that's
Wow.
a thing.
Because
No, that's a very interesting way to take it.
Yeah.
the only time it's brought up is in recaps that were not there.
But she has been reading the files,
I
and
have been
maybe
reading
that's the theory
files.
that she has is obviously you're under
Some sort of coercion.
under some sort of coercion.
Mm-hmm. So the question that I want to ask, follow-up question is, how can we counteract?
So okay, just so we're clear on the move here,
Yeah.
reread it.
So when you first encounter an important superhero phenomenon, roll plus Superior. On a hit, you tell the team one important detail you've learned from your studies. The GM will tell you what, if anything, seems different from what you remember. And on a 10 plus, ask the GM a follow-up question. They will answer it honestly.
So, what you like, your first instinct is, oh, obviously she's chipped. But as you watch her, like the people who you've encountered who you think are chipped have very flat affects and don't have a lot of emotion, and you can tell that like you've seen angry owl before, and this is
it?
angry owl.
Okay. Very well.
But
Thank you, Mary. Oh.
But because I don't. Well,
I want to say very well, thank you, Mayor, and then quietly take the team and go get on a jet and steal it.
Well, I don't like because I don't want to negate your move here.
Yeah.
So she's not chipped, but hashtag and revolt and arachnolas and trigger warning. The 4 heroes that got off of the transport with trust, they're pretty suspicious to you.
Okay. Then I think I look at the team like, very well, Mayor Littlefeather. Very well, Mayor Littlefeather.
We'll
Thank
fix it in
you.
post.
Okay. Very well, Mayor Littlefeather. Thank you.
That's the best take.
Yeah.
Thanks for interrupting it.
We will retreat.
I appreciate that.
And we need to go.
Thank you for listening to me, Little Sparrow. I know that that you know how to follow orders very well.
Of course. We go get on a jet and steal it.
Why do we need to steal a jet? Let's
So we
just
can
go in
fly
the
our
back
asses
door.
up to the top of the spike.
We have a flying chariot.
Okay, fine. We can use the chariot.
No, but we can't cloak it, so.
That's fine. They were gonna see a
We
jet
have
and
Illusion
we
Illusion
stole it.
Boy. We have Illusion Boy.
But also they thought we were, like, if we were gonna steal a jet, we weren't gonna hide that either.
Illusion Boy, can you cloak a chariot?
I might be able to make a square of sky below us.
There you go. That's
Let's
all
do
we
it.
need.
Well, I feel like that sounds like you're gonna unleash your powers a little bit.
And if
you're
it doesn't
gonna
work, they're just gonna see us.
Yeah.
Or they'll see a very obvious square.
like a weird map thing.
Like that square of sky is
How come the
going
clouds
very
stop at a
strangely.
square pattern?
Why,
Roll it.
Why is
Did they,
that?
just, did they just run out of money for the special effects?
Why is that
Just bend the
square
light around
8-bit?
us. Yeah.
What'd you get? What'd you
It's
get?
It's one of those little
Yay!
Mario clouds.
What do you add to that?
That's a 12.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Wow.
what? So
I just
think
look.
we
I
just-
just look up and try to make.
well,
Below the
you all
city.
get on. You all get on board the chariot, and
Can
like,
I drive?
No.
well, as you get on, you feel your cape like wrap around you, like it's trying to like grab you by the lapels. Like,
Can I reach
what
out
are you
and touch
doing?
The cape,
Reach out and touch cape.
it likes me. It's okay, Fredward. Fredward.
It's
told you
always
I was
a
gonna
word
name
with
it.
you.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
The cape wraps around your wrist.
Oh! Oh! It's eating my arm!
And it squeezes you. It squeezes hard, like not like painful
Yeah.
hard, but like it's trying to tell you something.
Okay.
Like, dude, chill the fuck out. We gotta go save our friend.
Yep.
What is wrong with your cape?
What are you trying to tell me, Fredward? Alright, let's go.
You know. So here's a weird thing that you could probably do.
Pierce
you want
the
to try to
cape?
pierce
Pierce
the
the-
cape?
Yes. I'm gonna pierce the cape.
So is this like a Horcrux thing? Where you
What do I
pierce
add to this?
Mundane.
You just need a
okay.
basilisk thing.
From-
11.
Okay.
And I have no additives to that, so 11.
So it's 100% organic. So you asked 3 of those
Non-GMO.
questions.
What do you intend to do? No. Well,
you get 3 of them.
how could I get your character to let us go in the prison?
Fredward?
See, the catch is that Rob has to speak in cape.
Luckily, I took those semaphore classes. Here we go.
Everyone get your chart?
Yeah.
I wish one of
His
these was...
Foley work is really improved.
Why?
Um,
Can he start spelling out letters in the cape?
YMCA.
Or do I start hearing like a weird cape voice in my head?
maybe you do.
Can you read cape
No.
lips?
No, I think you do.
Oh,
think you
why
hear-
did I say that?
So is you have to protect him. You
Oh,
have to protect my boy.
okay. I will.
No, it's all brain talk.
Oh, I can't talk back at it?
You can talk back at it,
Okay.
but you don't have to talk out loud.
Okay.
Oh, you did not.
I feel like I probably would, though.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I will, but he needs to help us help our friend.
You have to keep him safe. He's the only thing I've got left on your world.
Okay. What are you really planning right now? Fred Warda.
Oh boy.
You've got to get out of there as soon as possible. I know how important Horizon is to him.
Okay, we will, but we have to help.
Okay, you have to promise me you will help my son. You will protect him.
Okay, I will do that. Oh god, now do I tell him that I know the thing?
Did you know this whole time?
I know shit.
Fork nuggets.
No.
I have a third question, but I don't know. All of my questions are answered, so we're good.
All of your questions are
I
answered?
think so. Well, I'm all the ones I can ask.
So what did you roll on your...
I rolled an 11, so I could ask 3 questions.
But you rolled... What would you roll on your push your power move? So you rolled that, yeah?
12.
Or 12.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Well
Good
then.
rolling.
wonder how he would react if you told him that. That's weird. Anyway. Well, you're the cape lets go of your hand, and we cut back to the elevator doors opening
Shit's
up.
getting weird, y'all. Shit's getting weird.
And even though they're all sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
the hallway is packed with Aegis guards who are standing at attention. And
That's creepy.
you're hearing a whistle echoing through the hall. And the only light on that you can see in this area, which is much more administrative offices and things like that, is coming from the prison, the warden's office. Do you head toward? What do you do when you head? Or do you head towards the whistling?
Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket.
I would like to do so very carefully.
As you walk past, the guards just blump, blump, fall face forward behind you. Blump, blump, blump.
I continue.
Blump.
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 Oh god, I hope they're okay.
And the door opens up, and seated behind the warden's desk is Martin Braddock, your father.
A little dramatic, don't you think?
I would have preferred something more straightforward, but, well, you see, my partner has a flair for the dramatic. Don't you? And that is when the shadow-encased doll form of Dream Killer steps out into the doorway.
I would like to pierce the mask.
All right, go ahead and give me that roll.
Which mask?
My daddy's.
Okay.
Crap. Let's see.
Midday.
Okay. 8.
All right. We'll figure out what happens on that roll when we return
Balls.
after our next commercial break here on Masks Future Shock. We'll see you in 10 minutes, everyone. And welcome back to Act 3 of Issue 4 of Masks Future Shock. We just had quite a few interesting revelations occur that Sparrow was able to communicate with Figment's mom through the cape. Now, is the cape the mom? The chatter seemed to think so.
Cape is mom.
Hashtag cape is mom.
Hashtag Cape is mom.
There also
Hard
is
to
a
use hashtag seriously now.
Yeah.
yeah. There is actually a team of heroes led by the actual hero hashtag that is in the process of freeing the hostage situation that's going on inside the Spike. Also inside the Spike is Horizon, who just met his father Moonshot and his partner in hostage-taking, Dream Killer. Now, Dream Killer was the first supervillain that the team faced when they first came together, as defined in the moves that you make when you create characters in Powered by the Apocalypse games. They want to get to the good stuff, so they leap ahead past the anybody who's played D&D has had those moments where they you spend like the first 3 or 4 sessions like, okay, complete stranger who I've agreed to go on this job with, I guess we'll trust each other to go fight the dragon. And most Powered by the Apocalypse games skip past all that by asking questions about the team and what they did during those particular things. And like all good comic books, these guys met in a fight, came together, fought off Dream Killer, and decided to stick together at the behest of White Owl. Now, Dream Killer is, if you can imagine, a creepy baby doll suspended in a fog of monstrous, like green, dark blue, black.
Jesus Christ.
Miasma.
That's vaguely monster shaped with like long, sharp fingers and like
Cool.
a weird head.
I don't.
This is a
need
really good
these
callback, Rob.
nightmares. I don't need these nightmares.
It's not as bad as the thing that I wrote.
Or the
Yeah.
creepy baby dolls with the
Right.
spider leg.
No, it's not that bad.
The baby centipede.
But this is that
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I do feel like this is a good sort of
Ugh.
Ghost Rider-y Bronze Generation bad guy that is very sort of Freddy Krueger-y and deals with illusion and
Would be on Haunted Doll Watch.
right. So before the break, Horizon decided to. What move did you decide to make?
Pierce the mask.
To try and figure out the person beneath, and you were using it on your father, Moonshot.
Yes.
You rolled a hit, and you get to ask one question. What question?
What do you want me to do?
He wants you to learn a lesson. He wants to show you the price of heroism.
Cool.
I can show you the world.
And he's going to tell you what he wants you to do right now. So as you can see, we kind of have this whole situation taken care of. Dream Killer here is assisting me by suppressing,
Thank you.
by suppressing all of the guards and human personnel.
Hi, Dream Killer. Nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too, Shawnee.
You son of a bitch.
Nightmares.
Dad, I thought you had a scientific mind. Why are you dealing with mysticism?
Oh, well, much like many people in prison, I have a lot of time on my hands, and Dream Killer and I got to talking and compared notes, and we came up with a very interesting idea.
Aw, you made a friend.
I made a colleague, and more importantly, I made a colleague who was very happy to be experimented on, and he gestures to the doll trapped inside the fog beast, and it has a one of the power suppressor collars on it, but it's completely rewired. Now, before we met, Dream Killer was only able to affect those who were already asleep, but you'd be surprised the kind of things that you can use to modify the power suppression collars to actually make them power amplification collars.
That is so less than good.
You know, it's times like these, Dad, where I really wonder what Mom would say right now.
I am so glad you brought that up. He pulls out another device that looks like it's been scratch built from, a few pieces of technology that he's
Chicken
examined. And he plumps it on the desk.
What's this?
Your lesson.
My lesson?
Yes, you want to be a hero, don't you? That's what Dream Killer told me as she made her way through the dreams of all of your friends. Your little super friends? Is that what you call yourself? Are you like the teen team or the I don't know what sort of name. Probably some sort of hashtag or something.
I mean, there already is a hashtag for one, and two, no, we don't have a name.
Really? There's a hero name?
Yeah.
Millennials.
Right? We agree on something. It's so weird.
Millennial Falcon.
I want it.
The wing.
No.
I really like Millennial Falcon. So,
We'll put a Pinterest in this for later.
It's a ship shaped like the Twitter bird.
you do realize that one of my friends is a god, right?
Yeah, he goes, demigod.
Still, it's more god than either of us. So, just saying.
You would let one of your friends hurt your own father?
As I recall, you actually hurt my friend first.
Well, that seems, I don't know, almost like something I would do.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Well, you don't have to be blood to be family, Dad.
No, you don't, and that's the lesson I am here to teach you.
Do you want to elaborate, or are you just going to keep speaking in riddles all night?
I know about Alexis.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, that's the only parent I have now. Thanks.
You consider that thing a parent?
Well, it's more of a parent than you've been, isn't it? Clearly less of a robot.
That's rather apparent.
First of all, he's, so I think here he's influencing you.
Mm-hmm.
Mundane down, freak up.
I would like to fight against it.
All right, so go ahead and push against that influence.
You bastards.
I feel like I have to talk about a game thing in next commercial, but
Okay, so what is this plus anything?
it's just straight up roll.
Okay, I got a 8.
All right, so when you reject someone's influence, you on a 7 to 9, you choose 1. You clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You shift 1 label up and 1 label down, your choice. Or you cancel their influence on you and take +1 forward against them.
Third option.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's right.
So that means that a moonshot no longer has influence over you.
Mm-hmm. If only he knew the game mechanics so I could rub it in his face.
+1, suck it, Dad.
It's a rough time, okay? It hurts a lot.
I want you to learn the same lesson that I learned. If I can't have Alexis, neither can you.
Really? I can't have a hologram mom?
It's your choice.
What choice?
Delete her. And I give up. Dreamkiller and I go back to ourselves.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You don't know when your own father is telling the truth?
I know when my father's telling the truth, but he died a long time ago.
Dreamkiller. What did I tell you when I came up with this plan? That if you were ever lying to your son, that I could swallow your soul.
God, you got issues, dude. Fine. I'll do it.
What?
Complete deletion.
Complete deletion.
He puts the device up
Mm-hmm.
in front of you to push.
Dun, 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 dun,
So, who do I want to have bust in here? Is it you guys, or do I want to have the trust
mind controlled.
team break in?
Same time, different doors.
Is there any way before they come in that I can maybe finagle whatever I'm hacking to backfire on him?
Do you want to finagle a hack? What move is that?
Defend.
Unleash power?
I think that is going to be... Man, we are unleashing a lot of powers here. Yeah, I think you're going to unleash your powers because you're trying to basically kind of speed hack before something bad happens. So roll plus freak here.
Okay. Crap. Nope. Got a 4. And I knew what I was gonna do too. Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Potential.
Oh god.
So one of the moves that I get to make when things like that happen is what do they call it here? Well, in general Apocalypse World, it's like offer them a hard choice or a bargain. So, do you want your wrist device to reactivate? But you basically use it to short out the radio transceiver and protect Alexis, but you are rendered powerless until they can get your suit to you? Or do you want to remain powered, but that's when Team Supreme kicks in the door and this thing goes scattering along the floor like the diamond from the opening of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom without it actually being set off one way or the other?
Option 2.
All right. So you're like, okay, all I have to do is super hack my dad's program in like 2 seconds. I planned this all my life, and then a blast comes searing through the door of the office and knocks you to the ground as a quartet of heroes, actually a quintet, well, a quartet of heroes, and then a golden hologram of Trust appear in the doorway, and say and command Moonshot to stand down. And he puts his hands up. Mind Killer, your hands. And when Mind Killer puts its hands up, you got knocked to the ground, and you look back to where the all those guards were flumped down behind you, and they basically all went and have their guns out. What do you do?
Oh man.
The sun's out, so the guns are out.
I would like to I want to go for the phone. Or
Okay.
device or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. That means you've got to go through Dream Killer. What do you do?
May I pass if I answer your questions 3?
When will you die? When will you die? When will you die?
You know.
And
when my time comes, I don't know.
the doll's mouth opens,
Mhm.
and some of that black smoke goes shooting out towards you, and tries to, and hits you square in the face, supernatural black smoke style.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want you to take a powerful blow here.
Okay.
Roll bad. Low rolls are the key.
Okay.
Remember, you add +1 for each condition that you have.
None.
4 is not bad.
4.
All right. On a miss, you stand strong. Mark potential as normal and say how you weather the blow.
Okay. I would like to actually just have the smoke be hitting me in the face. He's probably giggling while he's doing it. And then the smoke dissipates, and he sees that nothing's changed. Nothing's different.
You should fade them.
Fade them.
I was gonna say blow it out like a smoke ring.
Yeah, can I just sniff it in through my nose and go,
It's cherry, man.
some good shit.
What is this? And the battle is raging in the hallway between the possessed guards and the Team Supreme led by Trust. How can you resist my powers?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Dear God.
Does that work? Does that do anything? Do I intimidate? Can I intimidate?
Provoke someone?
Well, you could provoke someone to get them to do something, or you could just directly engage this threat.
I would like to provoke him.
Okay. What are you trying to get them to do?
Move.
Okay. Roll plus superior.
I already had dice. I didn't need to do that.
7.
9.
Hey.
All right. So you okay, this is gonna be weird. They stumble. No, you gain a critical opportunity. Dream Killer launches itself at you. Like full blast, shrieking, Crypt Keeper style. Which of your friends arrive to stop that blow?
I'm gonna say Helix.
So like, and then all of a sudden, a massive blow like shatters the fog beast, and the baby doll clatters to the ground and like skitters up in an unnatural way and looks and we have a wonderful, full hero shot of all 5 members of the team battle posed, ready to strike.
I hate creepy dolls.
It hasn't been fun for sure.
Are you okay?
Things, when this is done, we
not
gotta
really.
talk.
So far, quick recap. My dad wants me to delete my hologram mom.
No.
He's insane, and he's partnered with Captain Creeper over there.
Who has already reformed
Yeah.
and is now...
God damn it. Okay.
All right, let's do this.
All right. So what are you doing? Are you directly engaging the threat then? So here is the 3-way battle that is going on right now. Tomahawk. You've got Moonshot and Dream Killer, and they're battling with Team Supreme, and you know that Team Supreme is under mind control. So what do you want to do
I
here?
would like to assess the situation.
Okay, assess away, my friend.
Do I have dice or can you hand me the dice?
Oh, yeah. Lord of the Board, before you do that, thanks for reminding us, Lord of the Board, because you are going into battle here. So, when you enter into battle against a dangerous foe, add 2 to the team pool. Plus, if the team team leader has influence over every other teammate, do you?
Nope.
I like how you're the leader. All right. Does everyone have the same purpose in the fight?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is your purpose?
Get him and get our asses out of here.
Okay.
let someone else lock the situation down.
Wait, can I
I
not?
mean, we can help lock down the
So
situation.
I'll take that as a
but-
no.
Can I not kill his dad?
All right, fine.
I want to take out
My goal is
Moonshot.
to get him and get all of us out
Yeah,
of here.
so anyway,
take
never
out
mind
Moonshot.
on that one.
Can we not kill his dad?
Damn it.
If any member of the
Sorry.
team, does any member of the team mistrust the leader of the team?
No.
No.
That I believe. If your team is ill prepared or off balance, no, I think
I
you
think
guys.
we're good.
Do I have my suit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Assess the situation.
assess that situation, girl.
And I'm using my be mindful of the surroundings, so when I assess the situation before entering a fight, I may ask one additional question, even on a miss.
Team is 2. Yeah.
7. On a 7 to 9, ask 1. And take +1 while acting on the answers. So I get to ask 1 extra because I'm mindful of my surroundings.
Okay.
What here can I use to stop Moonshot?
If you can rewire his technology against him, he's useless. Like
Oh, the collars.
he did I say that he didn't have a collar on before?
No.
Okay, so yeah, if you can reactivate his collar, that'll zap him and he'll be done.
Okay.
Or the baby
then-
collar.
That's actually what I was gonna do.
How
when I
could
was
we
gonna-
best end this quickly?
Quickly means you probably want to take out Dream Killer, because if you can take out Dream Killer, then the guards and everybody will be snapped back to normal, and that will help. And the sooner they get out of Dream Killer's influence,
Okay.
the sooner this scene is over.
So, just for clarification, taking plus forward to acting on the answers. So, like, when
That means
we're
that
talking,
what, if you're doing stuff like
me specifically or the team is the
let's see,
question.
so
It doesn't say, it just takes, it says take +1 while acting on the answers.
is that your move that says that?
Assess the situation, yeah.
Assess the situation says that. Take +1. I'm gonna say that actually is the team.
Okay, so you can take +1 to redo the Liberty Gibbets.
What?
The techie stuff.
Okay.
Yep. And we
The
can take
techie
+1 to taking down Dream Killer. Yeah?
Dope.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm totally going to try to take down Dream Killer.
Go team.
Now we're also fighting over who's gonna take down his dad. God damn it.
I don't give a shit. I want to end this quick. I want to
He's
throw a
almost
tomahawk at
killed
Dream
me.
Killer.
Okay.
I have a reason to fight him.
So go ahead and
guys are
directly
just
engage
keep
that threat.
talking.
True.
Yeah.
I just
Plus
Yeah.
danger.
I just
explain-
love Horizon.
I'll explain my reasons in game
Yeah.
because it's gonna be real
8.
dramatic.
Straight up 8.
Okay.
Nat 8. On a 7 and 9, I pick one. I would like to create an opportunity. Oh, wait. Take something from them. No.
Take the collar.
Yeah. Can I take her collar?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, and that's a +1 forward, so 9, which is still
Okay.
the same thing. Okay.
She is gonna make you afraid
call.
though.
Fudge knuckles.
She is scary.
One from something. Fudge knuckles. Okay. All right. Okay.
So you whip your namesake at the
we have other ones.
Okay. You whip your namesake at the power enhancement collar that is around the doll's neck, and you do so quickly and efficiently, and the tip of your tomahawk cracks into the collar, and it starts to spark and Dream Killer howls in fear because it is afraid.
We scared each other.
And but now its power is
Flippy floppy.
like it's not that you reduced its power, it's out of control. And that's what causes fear, because now like instead of a humanoid form, it's just this gaseous fog that's lashing out at everybody, and like when it hits one of the guard just drops to the ground and starts clutching his chest because he's having a heart attack from the fear.
Ooh.
But you've inflicted one condition.
I did a thing.
Who's next?
I'm running towards Moonshot and
Okay.
trying to get him away from Dreamkiller.
And how are you doing that?
Basically tackle.
Okay, so
Just,
you're directly engaging the threat?
Yeah.
All right, roll it.
Dice, please. Thank you. No. Right. 9
Plus your danger.
That's a 10.
Danger.
So I
So
would...
create an opportunity. So I'm assuming you're going to spend it on create an opportunity for your allies to get him away from Horizon. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then what's the other thing you're going to spend it on?
I am going to avoid his blows.
Because if you take something from them, you could get the Doomsday device connected to Alexis.
I thought that went skittering off.
Yeah, but you're Arete. You smash him into the wall.
That's
and
true. I am Arete.
Is this important? Yeah.
I'll go ahead and do a flying tackle at him. And once I disengage, my foot knocks the phone and I pick it up and go.
Yeah, I need that.
What's this charade?
And well, but so you hit you smash into Moonshot, and I think that makes him hopeless because his plan is falling apart because he figured it was just going to be the boy, but he says, "You're one of the girls he likes," and that makes you afraid. Because human feelings are weird.
They are weird. How dare somebody like me? Great.
Because there's a part of you that feels like you did that not because of like, oh, I'm Arete and I'm being a hero. It's because you hurt my boyfriend.
What?
No, that's dumb.
No,
Why would I say that? That's what?
No.
What? No,
No.
that's dumb.
Hmm.
I'm scared. So, who wants to make the move next? Well, Figment, we haven't checked in with you in a while. What are you doing? What you doing, boy?
Slightly cowering because I don't exactly trust the cape at the moment. It's been acting out. And if you haven't noticed,
She got this.
Okay.
Why has she got this? Have you explained anything at all?
Are you
I
assuming
don't
the
know.
cape's gender?
Yes.
Are you doing anything?
Hashtag cape is mom.
Because if not, I'm going to take advantage of this golden opportunity to give you a condition. Because it
Yeah.
really sounds like you're afraid here.
I also have not engaged a threat this whole time intentionally because I figured it's not. So he kind of feels panicked, trapped in this.
Yeah. So
area.
the fog the fog swings at you and you close your eyes like, oh, it's gonna hurt. Francis.
No!
Francis, honey, what are you doing here?
I'm not
And-
sure.
Your mom is standing there. Like, everything is frozen. You know, like, full on, like, you know. Francis, I told you to run away. Why couldn't you figure out what the message that I was trying to tell you? Don't you understand?
Do I know this is coming from the cape?
No, this is from a form of your mother in front of you.
Is it in the fog?
There's no fog now.
How can I run away? People need me.
Dreamkiller has me. And has my astral form imprisoned. And if you try to hurt it, it's going to hurt me. You have to run away.
But what if other people hurt it?
It's too bad for them. That your friends can handle themselves. I've seen them.
No, will they hurt you?
You have to run, Frankie. You have to run. So, because your mom has influence over you, she's going to, she's trying to shift your... Where's she trying to shift here? Your mundane up and your savior down. Do you accept that, or do you resist?
The silence is
The tension is
deafening.
I have a thing that's against when somebody tries to.
Influence, yeah.
It's tense up in here, y'all.
My cheeks are tight.
Which ones?
All
Yes.
I think I'm gonna
I
take
thought
it.
you were just working out.
Oh,
You're gonna take it?
I've
gonna
been
take
doing
it.
a little bit of that too.
So what do you do?
I dip.
Oh my god, for real?
I mean, par for the course for this motherfucker.
Figment.
Oh, Figment. You're the Figmentiest.
Ah.
Okay.
So he's just
And
gone.
the rest of you
Damn it.
see the cloud of a tendril extend from the cloud of Dreamkiller wrap around Figment, and he disappears.
Figs! What do you mean he disappeared? Get her!
Let's see.
You haven't done anything. You
Oh.
need to do stuff.
Helix, what you doing?
Someone-
You okay?
She,
No!
So, Dreamkiller just made Figment vanish.
Undo her.
How, okay. What's the status of Moonshot?
It's kind
On the ground?
Slammed into a wall.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You brat.
Please do. Okay, well then, I guess Helix.
It's like,
Thaddeus.
thanks for taking care of your own stupid thing,
Big
stupid
man.
face.
I think Helix just looks at Sean and nods.
Mm-hmm.
And then she turns to Dreamkiller, and you see her dragon tattoos light up and pull off of her skin as she rushes to do a hard blow on Dreamkiller.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me a unleash your powers here.
Okay. That's on
Freak.
Freak. Oh no, that's really bad.
Get your freak on.
The reason that's really bad is I have a negative one.
Ooh. Just roll really good.
Roll really good.
She's a super freak. Super freak.
Does this still get a +1 forward?
No.
No, it doesn't get a +1 forward.
But we have team.
We do have
Well,
team.
That is
Team.
a 6.
Team.
And I suppose I
That's
will.
a 7.
6. -1.
Negative
Oh, you
one.
have a -1.
I will use a team for this
Okay.
to bump it up to a 7.
All right.
Am I using it selfishly or
Mhm.
nah?
Well, basically when you use team as a team, somebody else
Yeah, I don't think it's selfish because you're trying
has
to
to
save
jump
Figs.
in and
I volunteer as tribute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
what if I may make a suggestion because it's more kind of thematic and funky. What if Arete helps? I mean, she knows mystic shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Arete, what are your specific powers?
Being pretty and rich, right?
Besides beauty.
Besides being pretty and popular.
Very fast and very mighty. So
Can you launch me?
Yeah, I think I can fastball you.
Yeah.
Fastball special you.
Okay, so
Well, I actually can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What if Arete uses her godlike strength to break Dreamkiller's doll, and then you absorb it, the essence within?
I probably am the best person for that because of my inhuman strength
And your
And
toughness.
invulnerability.
and my
Yeah,
toughness.
resilience.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I speed as fast as I can and try to break through the miasma. Take the doll's
Do you think
head.
that my dragons could push an opening for you?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Mhm. So I think I just like unleash the dragons forward and they glow and they go
and I like spin between them and grab the head of the doll and the shoulders and just pull where the collar is sitting.
And
And then cover my face.
yeah, the blackness shoots out, and the dragons whirl around and blow it
back into Helix.
Who gets smashed back into the who gets smashed through the window at the top of the tower, and there's a shot of her, sprawling out towards the ground, and a sparrow hook latches around her leg.
Rob, jeez.
and there's a shot of Sparrow, pulling with all of her might, and the rest of the team, except for Figment,
You're the fucking worst.
pulls Helix up onto back into the building. And by the time she gets back there, Team Supreme has subdued Moonshot.
I feel as if they should be the trustees.
They're workshopping the brand name. You're
What's
not wrong,
my
though.
condition?
It popped in my head right now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe you have enough time to do one thing. What's the one thing that Helix would do before she was subsumed in this battle of wills with this creature trapped inside her body?
So I can't fight it.
It's too powerful. You can contain it, but you have to devote almost every inch of your will to keep it within yourself, because it's an experience that you've never felt before. And you can feel it, like it is the most intense. You know, you've been in plenty of physical fights, but this is the most intense fight that you've been in, and you're doing everything that you can to keep it from escaping.
I think that I grab Sean's hand, and I think that he helps me up a little bit to a seated position, and I look at him and I say, "You take care of them. I'm sorry that I couldn't."
And does Horizon understand what's happening?
You see it like her tattoos are
Going gray.
Yeah, are going gray, and they're spinning around, and her eyes are starting to turn that same shade of black that that dream killer was.
I think Sean starts like panicking and like turns to Moonshot and says, "You do something."
I'm not in a position to do anything.
I can make you be in a position to do something. Want to try?
Do something.
Can I assess the situation and see?
Whoa. The only thing that you're making me right now, Sean, is proud.
How so?
Sorry.
Wow.
You're threatening your own father for his villainy. And a single tear rolls down his cheek. As we end on that note for our episode tonight, as Helix is overtaken by the Dream Killer, we'll be back in 2 weeks to see how this story shakes out. So please come back on March 13th at 6:30 to see the next chapter of Mask's Future Shock. I know these guys want me to play right the F now, but we're going to wait 2 weeks and see where this story takes us. In the meantime, if you're interested in seeing how we handle the mechanical aspect of things, please come back for our back pages segment where we talk about all of the different choices that the characters make from what they've learned from this situation. And we're also going to say goodbye to one of our cast members. We'll see you in 10 minutes, everyone. And we're back. All right, so things took a dark turn at the end of this last episode, but that's kind of how it goes. We're at the Empire Strikes Back moment here, folks. So as we let's go around the table, and at the end of the game, so this is I'm terrible at this. You think I'm figure this out now? So this is our back pages segment, where at the end of the game, we deal with all the the leveling up and spending of experience points and things like that, this, that, and the other thing. And there's actually a end of session move that the game wants you to make to kind of help influence, reflect on what happened during the game, and influence it. And this part is strictly mechanical. So if you're just here for the story, you can absolutely skip this part, either watching or listening to us on our podcast. That's the word. But we think it's cool to talk about the mechanical stuff expressly, because why we're here is we want to show all the cool elements of this game. And I think that this is one of the very cool elements of this game, because a lot of times when you play these games, you get your experience points at the end and you're like, duh, and then you go home. But this lets us kind of decompress, especially because there was a lot of feels in this episode.
Yeah.
So, at the end of every session, each character has to choose whether they felt that they grew closer to the team, they grew into their own image, or they grew away from the team. So, let's start with you, Figment.
I'm gonna go with grown into my own image, because like I want to be part of the team, but I guess I don't see myself as a hero yet, so I kind of get in my own head when doing things.
All right. So, what label are you going to shift up and down?
I don't know, because
We're so min-max right now.
I am.
It's effing insane.
My savior and my danger are all the way down.
And his superior is all the way up. You could probably shift savior up because you ain't saved no one.
That would
You
be a
mean
reason to
down?
save it down.
Okay, yeah.
It's already maxed down.
Congratulations, you have influence over yourself.
You
Yeah.
could probably shift danger up because you ain't got no danger neither.
You mean down?
Up,
Well, she's
because he's running from the danger. He's
getting-
less dangerous.
That's not how danger works.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
No.
I have it backwards.
So, I
Yeah.
feel like that maybe your freak goes up.
Okay, I can see that.
Because, you're kind of feeling outside of your situation here. And I feel like maybe your savior goes... your savior's already down?
Yep,
It's at
Okay.
minimum.
it's maxed.
Maybe you're...
The only things that could go down are
Superior
freak,
and mundane.
superior, and mundane.
I could see superior because you're feeling down on yourself for being such a flake.
Right. Like,
That makes sense.
what's the point of having all these cool powers if I always just run the F away whenever anybody tries to use them?
Yep.
Or whenever I try to use them. Cool. Who's next?
I can go next. I think I grew away from the team.
Oh no! Why is that?
Um,
Man, I didn't even get to pop because I was gonna have Cohen call you like in the middle of a thing.
I'm really
but,
glad you didn't. I knew what I was going to
There's
do
already a
just
lot
in case.
going on.
But yeah, but there was a lot going on.
I thought for a minute that I was pulling closer to this one,
And
and
he-
then he ditched again. And then also, I was starting to get really close to Helix, and that's
That happened.
something.
so
So everyone's leaving me.
So who has influence over? Yeah, probably not so
Give
much
it
anymore.
Thank you.
So Figment loses his influence over Sparrow. Arete?
I'm gonna say grew away from the team as well.
Yeah, this is such a sad episode of like, we're not friends anymore.
We were doing so well.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
well
As
that-
a team.
but that's why I booked the that fairly fluffy homecoming episode last time because
so
that's
we could all cry today.
yeah, basically.
You think this picture's A-Team? No, it's a picture of me.
I would say like the shock of Figment just leaving and then Helix getting hurt from something that I did because I'm the one that tore the doll in half.
You feel responsibility for that?
I
that's-
feel responsibility
that's
for
awesome.
everything.
Terrible, but awesome.
And then, Moonshot calling out personal business of mine that I wasn't even, considering or thinking about on purpose. And then,
That makes sense that you would also want to pull away from Sean because
Yeah.
you're like, no, those aren't
Of course
feelings.
not.
Shut up.
of course he doesn't like me. That's stupid. We're just friends. And then all of that fun teenager stuff.
Mhm.
And her relationship with Sparrow has always been rocky. It's always been very push and pull. So she can't even go to that to try to feel some together.
Oh God,
So
I could only now. I want to have a scene where you're like, you're the only person I can talk to,
Yeah.
and it sucks.
I would probably be having a similar reaction.
I am the only person that you can talk to, and it sucks.
And right now, like, her conditions are angry and afraid, which is almost like the worst combination of feelings to have. So
you can get rid of those if you run away from them.
you know that.
Everyone's like, we know.
I've already
Oh my
run
gosh.
away from other stuff that, hey, is this considered running away from a situation, not talking to Sean anymore? Or are we going to resolve that next episode?
I know what I'm running from.
Here, you tell. Well, actually, you tell me if you want to spend the downtime between episodes, basically avoiding talking to him. You can absolutely clear that.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay, because that's gonna make things even better.
Does that also hurt someone?
Are you trying to combo?
Just do like a 1-2 punch.
The same
You already punched me in the
guy.
face once.
Now she's punching you in the feeling.
It's like
The
ripping off the
feelings are
emotional
worse.
bandage.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah. That's fine.
I guess that depends on how he would actually feel about me just suddenly not talking to him
Well,
after this all
let's-
happened.
Flash back to episode 1 or episode 2 where I was really obsessed with your writing me a note in my card.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I think he would care.
I don't know. I guess that's up to the game master's discretion. But I think that would at least get
Or
rid
break
of-
something important.
Like a friendship.
She broke Ghost Muncher guy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, afraid, if you run from something difficult, which is dealing with the feelings,
Yeah.
I'll believe that. 'cause
Yeah.
Angry, I think if you hurt him, it has to be to the point where he is like moping around his apartment and not talking to anybody.
Eating
And
ice
I
cream.
guess with angry too, that would mean I'd have to blow up or something. That makes sense.
Well, no.
Kinda.
Yeah, I feel like running away and not talking, like, this dude have to be like, I don't have any stupid feelings for you. You're just a stupid normal boy. I'm supposed to
Yeah.
marry a, demigod or something. So I think
Yeah.
you can
Equivalent to
I think you can get rid of afraid,
I'll hold on
but
to
angry. But you're
Yeah.
gonna hold on to that anger.
Can I also
Just keep it right
say
here.
that I'm probably doing something similar and avoiding talking to him about Cape's mom because I just don't want to. Running from something difficult.
We're
Yeah.
just very good
Yeah.
runners.
Yeah.
I was just
in-game.
saying, like, I looked at him before we went into that fight and I was like, we should chat. I imagine he's gonna be like, what did you want to talk about? Fucking nothing, you fuck. Forking nothing, you fork.
Man, see, I feel like I want to play these scenes.
I mean, we can save it till next time.
No.
Okay.
No, we can set that up,
Okay.
and because like, because I honestly think what's worse than getting yelled at for Figment is probably somebody like knowing that it's coming and never getting there. Like, like it's bad enough when your mom is upset with you, but when she like sits there all through dinner and you're like, when is the hammer
I'm not
coming?
angry, I'm disappointed.
When is the hammer coming? Okay. So, but what? You're still taking influence. Who has influence over you away from another character?
Oh.
Because you.
Who does have influence over me? When
I
did
think I do too. Are you orange? Everyone does.
Oh yeah, because I'm all feelingsy and I care what you guys think. I forgot about that.
Stupid ability
It's
to.
so counterintuitive to what we just discussed.
I know. So I think she still cares what you think, so I can't actually take that away from you.
I kind of feel like this is the episode
Everyone hates
where
figs.
everyone hates Figment.
Yeah, Figgy,
Not gonna
give this
lie.
here. Give this here, Figgy. Yeah.
All right. So that leaves you, Sean.
I think I grew into myself for various reasons. I think most of the episode I dealt with my father, which brought up a lot of old feelings I haven't probably really thought about since the last time him and I tangoed. And I think even the moment where Helix turns to me and says her kind of like final goodbye, I think even that makes kind of Horizon withdraw into himself and kind of self-reflect. So
what label goes up? What label goes down?
I was having trouble with it. I kind of feel like maybe Savior goes down because despite all he did, he couldn't really save his father or Helix. He kind of didn't.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and then
Sounds also terrible, but it's good to me.
But and then I think maybe his freak goes up.
I could see either freak or danger.
I was thinking that too. I couldn't think of which one. I thought maybe danger because of what Moonshot said to me about like threatening violence against my own dad.
Mm-hmm.
So
I kind of like danger.
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
And now our final cast moment. Now you probably wondered why we didn't have Danielle in this particular shot, and you may have also noticed that I may have made a slightly arbitrary decision about her and her interaction with Dream Killer. And that's because Danielle Bryn is going to be leaving us. She is moving to Atlanta to seek fame and fortune, and we are going to miss her a lot.
And heat.
And heat. And
It's so much warmer there than here right now.
like at least one of us is going to crawl into
The
a suitcase.
Yeah.
So we are going to do our best to try and keep her as part of our family. But for the short term, at the very least, she is seeking her fortune, and we all wish her the best of luck. So,
But she's amazing.
Did you want to come back on and say goodbye, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Brad thinks that I should
That's
sit
a-
in your chair.
That's a great idea. I'm totally on board. So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Danielle Bryn.
Yeah.
Snap better.
I'm sitting in the big chair.
I just farted.
God.
No, that's
You're
par for the course of my life.
You're absorbing his essence like you did in game.
So do we all need to give our influence cards back to you?
Scented essence.
Yeah.
Oh, my influence cards. I don't know.
No,
We'll deal with that later.
No.
No, I'm not. You don't know if I'm
don't
actually
know.
dead. You don't know.
I choose to believe that she's not dead.
Books, everybody.
Rob, you can stay on screen in my chair.
Yeah.
No,
He
this
can't
is your
reduce
moment.
himself to sitting in a player spot.
A common player spot? Farmer?
Trolls.
Well, hi everybody. I'm Danielle Bryn, the actor behind Helix and Billy and Jufeon, and I forgot what my characters in the one shots were.
Nope.
Somebody cool. I don't know. So yeah,
Charleston Shoe.
Charleston.
Yeah, it was
I
Charles.
forgot about Charleston too. I am regrettably saying goodbye to the Masks arc and your next arc as well, because I am moving to Atlanta. I'm an actor and I'll media person, and I am, working on that career expansion. And unfortunately, that means I have to say goodbye to these dear people, and I'm going to try very hard not to cry. But it has. No, I can hold my shit together. I can hold it.
Okay.
I'm going to channel Helix. Hold all of my emotions inside. I'll take it.
And like
To
we
get a
punch
dirty
somebody.
girl.
I'll take a tissue because my eyes are wet enough that it's hard to see.
Allergies, totally.
Okay.
Just chopping onions.
So I'm working with Rob and Brad right now to see if we can do an expansion on the TMP brand with me remotely in Atlanta. We have the beautiful things of audio and video that can transmit across the country. So I'm not disappearing from TMP. I'm just saying goodbye to Masks for now. And it has been just an honor. It's an honor and a blessing. The reason why I started doing this, I didn't grow up with a game console. I actually only got my first game console in December because Tawny and Ethan gave me one, and I'm in my late 20s, so I didn't grow up reading comic books or watching, animated TV shows, anime reading, anything like that. So I kind of just got pulled in because these guys are my best friends and I wanted to hang out with them. And I started playing and I realized that I love creating these characters and I love storytelling, and to get to do it with the people that I love is the highest honor that you can ask for. So I'm not saying goodbye forever. I'm not even saying goodbye for a very long time. You'll see me on your screen hopefully pretty soon. But thank you for watching, and thank you guys for bringing me such joy. I will miss you all very much, but you can keep in touch with me. Y'all have my Insta handle. It's been scrolling on the screen and stuff like that. And if you're in Atlanta, let me know, because maybe I can tell some stories with you. So, from Danielle Bryn, Theater of the Mind Players. Good night. Thank you.
Do the mug. You get to do the mug.
Oh, I did the mug? Oh. So, I'm Danielle Bryn. This is Tawny Thompson, Ethan Eichstead Anderson, Jordan Fishburne, Tony Cheek, Rob Wieland, Brad Davies, who is our Lord of the Board. I'm saying thank you, good night, and remember, it's only just a game. You should really just relax.